YouTube, what it do? We got the lovely Savannah James, and you know what I'm saying, LeBron James, on the podcast with Kai Cenat, Fanum. For some reason, this is a good mesh of people with different perspectives, different ways of life. The female side, the male side, the content creator side, the professional athlete side, and then they got the other guys on there as well. I just want to listen to it and actually, you know what I'm saying, hear them for what they got to say and the knowledge that they're going to give out, advice and all that. Let's see what's going on.
Hello, everybody, gang.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
As you can see, we have some amazing guests with us here today on this beautiful Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna get real different in here today.
This one gonna be good.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one gonna be good.
Absolutely.
We are on episode 2 of season 6 of Everybody's Crazy, and
They on season 6.
we want to, do a little small intro
That's crazy.
of our guests we have here. I'm Savannah, y'all know me,
I'm April.
and let's get it started. Who are you, sir?
I'm LeBron James, aka
Oh.
King James, depending on which day of the week it is. Let y'all decide.
I'm Travis Bennett, or Taco as my homies call me. You know, I'll be around.
So who is okay? So I don't know who that is, but we gonna find
What
out.
up? I'm Fanum, or y'all can call me Rob too. Either or.
Oh,
Your
corporate
name is
All
Rob?
right.
Yeah,
Right.
It's short for you, feel me? I mean, I'm Kai Cenat, or KC3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you-
Everybody hit him with the nicknames.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, wait, what's
You
y'all
got
nickname? What's y'all
Right.
nickname?
Yeah, facts.
I ain't got no nickname. We gotta get y'all one before this episode over.
Oh
This
God,
nigga Kai real comfortable. He in there with some slippers on.
I'm nervous about that.
He had been around LeBron like
I don't
4 or 5 times
really
now.
thought it was important to have the guys on. We had a girlfriend episode, and I think we don't get to hear enough from. We curated this by age, so there's different ages in here, different perspectives, and a lot of men that me and Savannah both really respect, and think that have amazing perspectives, not only for the current youth, but everybody. So that's why these
Yeah.
guys are selected. I think admiring them in business and also like everything you guys do. But I think people just need to hear straight up how y'all feel about some of the topics we're going to talk about today. So we're going to jump right in. Savannah James.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Jumping in. Hard and fast. All right. Integrity is one of the words we came up with for this particular show. And I like to always look and see what the definition of these words are for my own understanding and for the understanding of the audience, and just so that we all have a clear view of what we're talking about. So, in its core, integrity signifies adherence to moral and ethical principles, resulting in honest and trustworthy behavior. So, I think the question that we ask is, do you think that you have integrity, and how do you show up being or having integrity?
With friends and in relationships.
I believe I have integrity with my friends and relationship because just I have a very small circle of like people that I call my friends.
Yeah.
And like I just think it's very important in certain like just throughout the friendship that integrity does grow over time. Like depending on like what y'all been through, what y'all going through in terms of like life as a life aspect and then relationship wise. Cause like me and my girl be talking about it. It's like before we were together, like I had my house set out like this is just like not hypothetical. What's the word? Like
He's like,
like in terms of like when I like me being by myself and her being by herself, we have our own houses where like we build for each other through our life, but when we're together, we're building a brand new house. So we're like we got each other's back. You feel me? So that's like super important to just have each other's back and be able to build that. So as time goes on, like 100%, I feel like it's very important.
Do you think that we live in a world where integrity is valued?
no, it's not. When it comes down to relationships, it's not. It's not. It's like I say it's 70-30. 70% it's not, and 30% it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think that when we see the Savannah James, LeBron James, when we see I can't even say the Currys no more, but like when we see can't say the Obamas no more, kind of like when you see Denzel Washington and his wife, when you see Ice Cube and his wife, these relationships and these marriages that's been going on for years with no blunders. Like there's nothing, you know what I'm saying? No, not to say that they don't go through shit, but no blunders, like no bullshit. I think that's why we look at that and hold that to a high standard, and we put it on a pedestal because there's so much bullshit out here. When I'm not talking about people, I'm just talking about like the relationship aspect is bullshit now. Some people, you know what I'm saying, it could be men, it could be females. You feel what I'm saying? But like just the relationship in general, and this generation is really like it's bullshit. So a LeBron meeting a Savannah or them getting together while they was young in that era was probably the best thing he did for his career, because he don't have to deal with if he's KD now and KD's trying to find a woman and a wife and all that. It's gonna be harder now than what it was back then if he would have met somebody in school and was there for them through the ups and downs and shit.
No.
Hell
Hell no.
Hell no.
Not no more.
Oh,
No.
It's hard to be transparent and honest now. Everybody's afraid of it. Like being honest with people is hard to do, and I understand that, but it's like the most noble thing to do, an honorable thing to
noble.
be like.
Stellar.
See, but that's the problem right there though. Like a lot of shit that you will want in your relationship, that's the foundation of your relationship, is now looked down as corny. So that's the problem. Like, so you can't have a steady relationship because you're gonna be looked at as if you're corny.
Man.
How you doing?
Yeah.
No. Everything is so fake now, man. Can't be honest with people, like you just said. Everybody's so sensitive, you know, so you're afraid sometimes to hurt people's feelings because you don't know how they're gonna take it. You know, even if it still means something to you, like, you know, it's not the old school way. Like I grew up in the 80s and grew up in the 90s where, you know, you could really like say something to somebody and they wouldn't take it so personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They really take it to heart, take it, you know, and they could be mad at somebody for a day or two, even be mad at them for a couple months, and then we can come together and have a conversation about it.
Yeah, for sure.
I just don't think it's the way of the world is today. Like everything you say, people, every time you say something, people think you're talking to them, first of all.
That's a fact. And even to what he just said, like I remember like when I was young, growing up in the 90s, and me and my sisters or whoever, we got into it, we'll always come back around though. Like, nigga, we family. Like, it ain't, we probably mad at each other back then, or even if some shit happened, right? Even if some shit happened two weeks ago, a month ago, if something new was to happen and I needed them or they needed me, you feel what I'm saying? We'll be right there. So it's just like, I don't think that's how it is nowadays though.
Nigga, I'm not fucking talking about you or to you. All right, like everything you say, everybody look at your story. See, you post something, and then everybody, you know, whatever you post, they're like,
I love this Bron, bro. I love this LeBron James, bro.
That's the internet. No, but
right.
I love this LeBron.
It's getting to a point where like sometimes the internet be getting corny sometimes. Where like you gotta just step back from it and like live life
all the time.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I do agree with integrity. Do you think integrity and lying go lock in lock? So could you have integrity and be a liar?
Ooh, you could say a white lie.
What the fuck is a white lie?
Like sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like a little, know what I mean? Like,
a white lie.
What you mean?
Like,
You can, because sometimes you might have to lie because the truth, like it depends on who you telling the lie to. And it depends on who you telling the truth to. Now, if you telling the truth to somebody that this could potentially have them go over the deep end, you might want to tell that little white lie. But if it's somebody that you think that they can handle the truth, then you go ahead and tell them the truth. So it just depends. Like, but I'm not saying like a bold-faced lie that can change the trajectory of a relationship. Nah.
Nah, because sometimes it's like it ain't the full truth, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, get the day going. Like,
so
the way
I see a white lie is like, say my friend is sick and she is fucked up. And I'd be like, "Oh, girl, you look so good. Like, you
Exactly.
got this.
Exactly.
That day,
You
right?
got
Yeah,
this.
valid,
You got this.
valid.
Like, it's okay. You
Like
good."
I was on a golf course yesterday with a couple people, and it was a couple white lies told. Like I really wanted to be like, nigga, you fucking suck. But at the same time, I'm trying to help him out. Like, yo, keep your head down, bro. Like, keep your head down.
That's crazy.
Throw some white lies told there,
That's
but
a
I had
fact.
integrity. But I told a lie. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
So there is that.
I think it's a fine.
I think that's fine.
It's a fine.
I think that's fine.
That's a
Blatantly
fine-
lying. Or,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Me seeing this LeBron, cause I done been around. I didn't like me coming from C Pleasant. Like I didn't been around. Like not like hang around, but like I didn't been in the vicinity of Kevin Durant when he was a youngin. So I know how I know his upbringing because it's my upbringing. So Michael Beasley, like if you grew up around the same area as me, I kind of know what you already. I know your personality and what you like, especially if you seen and grew up around the things I seen and grew up. You feel what I'm saying? So even if you say if you from Brooklyn, you can probably see some of yourself in how the way Lance Stevenson acts, or like if you from Jersey, you could probably see the way Kyrie you can if you grew up in those areas, you can and that said superstar grew up in that area, you can kind of see yourself in them. From the way they talk, act, and all that. But I've been telling y'all for years on this channel, like KD from round the way. Like how he talk, how his mannerism, the clapbacks, the all like that's just us. LeBron though, like for as long as I've been watching LeBron James, and I know he like a deep down he a nigga for real. Like deep down, like he like a you feel what I'm saying? But this right here, you never seen it like maybe because it's YouTube and just the podcast. You never really seen it like, I guess like locker room types. Like he never like had like how Anthony Edwards is with the media. You've never really seen that out of LeBron. But right here, like I feel like this is LeBron James. Like this is how he talks around Savannah and Bryce and all. Like this is who he is. This is how he is around his teammates and shit, bro. Like it's getting to the point. Like probably after this year, bro, he gonna be probably retired.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But like a
Okay.
little something that's not. Yes.
So do you believe that not disclosing the full truth and not saying anything is lying?
Not saying anything.
Like, so you know something, but you just don't say it. Like,
It
Ain't
depends
my
on the
business.
situation.
I'm
Like,
fuck
it
your
really
business.
depends on the
That's
situation.
not
It depends on the
lying.
situation. It depends on the
Mind my
situation.
business.
It do.
If it's not my
Yeah,
business to
situation.
share,
Yeah.
then what the fuck
Everything
I need
ain't
to
for
share
everybody.
It's not
That's
gonna
another one.
directly
Valid.
affect.
but what if
Like,
it's your friend?
Then you tell your friends you tell your friends the truth
I'm
no
talking
matter
about
what.
friends. I'm not talking about.
Oh, I mean, me and my boys, like, I've been with my boys for almost 20 years. We tell each other the truth,
Oh, that's
no
a fact.
matter
We
what.
have to, yeah.
And
That's a
even if it
fact.
sucks for them, whatever, like, yo, shorty's this, shorty's that, this is this, this
And
is
I
that.
feel like, you know what? If things go left,
That
that's
wasn't
really
your
your friend. That exact. It's not your man. It's not your
yeah,
friend.
you're gonna feel
Mm.
crazy.
That's
if it-
fragile. It's too fragile. It's not. We're not friends.
Nah, it could go left though. Fuck he talking about? It can go left. Long as it don't go left and then we just veer off. Like that nah, nigga. Real friendships, bro, shit gonna go left. Niggas gonna get to arguing and shit. Niggas might even say some shit they weren't supposed to say. And then it's gonna be shit. It might be a game that come out, motherfucking some crazy shit that happened in sports, motherfucking something that happened around the way, and that shit just be like, hey, are you seeing motherfucking? And all that shit that happened before gonna be gone. But we gonna talk about this shit when we get down to it, you know what I'm saying? But as of right now, like that's just how that shit go. Now, if y'all never talk again, then yeah, that wasn't your man.
Yeah, I definitely feel like that is a challenge with a younger generation.
Mhm.
Like people really don't understand integrity and like how to hold their word and how to be honest. And I feel like that's the world we're living in, which I feel like is really hard. For me, it's disappointing. Like, because I think it's disappointing in business, it's disappointing in love, it's disappointing in dating. Because I'm like, just be honest. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Me personally, sometimes I like. I be lying because I'm
But-
scared sometimes. Like,
Damn,
like that
bruh.
ass. Like,
Nah, I ain't never been like that.
I be lying sometimes. Like, like for example, right? Like, I will be probably just doing something busy, and like, I accidentally get off. Like, I gotta get off like a meeting call, and then like I'll scroll on TikTok, knowing that like I was supposed to text my girl back right after that meeting call, and I'll just be like, oh, I just wrapped the meeting. Like shit like that. Like I'll be scared because it's like I ain't trying to start up an argument or nothing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I don't know about all that. But yeah, you gotta remember, like Kai's still young. He's still like early 20s, and like it's like for them, they gotta kind of walk on eggshells around people because like any little thing that they do can be blown up, and they want the world or the people that follow them wouldn't even get the full story. They will only get half the story, which is the story that's being told to them by the person that's telling it on them. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? For them, I get why he doing that. And then you want to keep your girl happy, but at the same time, I feel like I don't know. It just depends on your dynamic with your girl. It's kind of like if she appreciated, then I'll do it more. I put it like that. If it's appreciated to where as though like if I'm rushing to get back with you to communicate with you and it's appreciated, that means that it's reciprocated. Then yeah.
Yeah.
That's not. I feel like those
That's a
are
white lie.
things. Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
that's
white
exactly
lies.
white lies.
So
It's
we're
calm.
saying we're
It's calm.
co-signing white lies as a group.
So
That's-
you don't care? I heard you say, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, just say.
Yeah,
like,
I care to know the hard, cold truth.
Yeah.
But you know the truth hurt though.
Yeah,
The
agreed.
truth can hurt
And I'd
real
rather
bad.
be
Shout out
heard.
Usher.
I'd rather be. What'd you say?
Shout out Usher. There's a song called Truth Hurts.
Yeah,
like that
I'd
song.
rather be heard.
Nigga over here like,
Rather be heard?
Personally, I'd rather be heard. I'd rather you
But
be
you
like,
ever heard ignorance is bliss?
no, I'm
It's
not
like,
interested.
Sometimes
No,
you, I mean,
no,
nah?
my nigga.
Okay.
They be
I
like,
think-
you're
I
not
think-
my type. I'd be like,
think-
okay.
I think ignorance is bliss based on where that person is in their
Mentally.
life mentally.
And I think
Valid.
ignorance is bliss with people that lack maturity.
Mm.
Like,
Ouch.
the fuck is we talking about? Like,
Yeah.
okay, you don't want to fuck me no more, no problem.
Whoa,
Sorry.
God damn. That's who the fuck is Shawty, bro? Hey yo, that shit didn't happen to her. She said you don't want to fuck me no more. Okay, like damn. You got some nice little calves on you out there.
Hey,
That
Hey,
shit
it
went
was-
damn. Damn, but I don't know how old she. I don't see. It depends on who she is. I don't know. I don't let me get that judging.
Come on. Everybody's
That was crazy.
I feel you. Don't build up this whole thing of like this whole extra story about it's just
Yeah,
like
like,
Yeah.
I don't know right now. I'm really focused on my. Don't tell me
Yeah.
that shit. Just be like, yo, it's whatever. I'm over it. Keep
yeah.
pushing.
And listen, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I'm not gonna lie though. I take that. Like when it comes to that, give me the truth. Give me because I didn't have somebody. You know what I'm saying? Sit up there in my face and tell me some stupid ass shit or why they didn't want to fuck with me or some shit like that, and they'd be like, "What? That's the reason?" And then like when you hear the reason, it's just like, "Nah, that like I'd rather you just tell me you don't want to fuck with me than tell me some big wild ass shit." Like, 'cause that to me, that's gonna make me feel like I wasted my time fucking with you in the first place. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it. I get what she's saying though.
It for
It's
sure.
hard,
I
yeah.
think disappointment breeds growth, and disappointment breeds me actually still fucking with you.
Mm.
Because now once you done lie, you dead to me.
Valid.
Mm.
Like I'm like this weak nigga coming over here with this sorry ass excuse. Like I
Puppy
already
eyes
know what
and
the
shit.
fuck it is.
Yeah.
So it's like it's very bitch ass to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm cussing. Up.
That's good. It's good.
No, it's a fact. That's how
Like,
you feel.
I feel like that's how people should roll because so many people are lingering in a gray area because people are not
Facts.
honest
You
about.
feel like they
Facts.
get people on by doing that.
Well, just lingering.
Yeah, lingering.
Smoke.
People love a linger. Like
nah,
when people.
fucking don't. Nah, fuck no. And I rarely get on the relationship tip. Like I keep my shit strictly sports and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Brown on this joint and I fuck with the youngins, I'ma dive into the shit. But it's like me personally, like I'm at the point in my life, like if I like you and you don't like me, I'm not trying to be friends with you. I ain't trying to kick it with you. I ain't trying to do the lingering around shit. I ain't trying to do the string me along shit. I ain't trying to string you along. Don't string me along. Like none of that. We not doing none of that. You got like I'm not doing the motherfucking. I gotta I got a best friend, or this is my cousin, this is my brother. I'm not doing none of any of the wild shit. The motherfucking uh what the fuck? Somebody, what the fuck? Shorty told me, bruh. Like if I like, it's my first time asking you what you doing or whatever the case may be. I don't like my man to ask me what you doing. Like any other little phrases or anything like that. If it's not a genuine connection, bro, from human to human, and we genuinely trying to get to know each other and actually build something, then I'm not going for none of that shit. Like I'm just not, like, I'm not gonna put my energy into it, bro. I got other shit that I could be doing.
Love gray.
And when you linger, you don't grow.
Yeah.
Good or
Love
bad.
a linger.
they do. Like, I don't want to be lingering for nobody. And I'm not even just talking about relationships. It happens in business.
Yeah.
People know good and well they're not going to pay you the money, but they like, hey, let's have another call. Like, you're like, do you have
Nah,
the
that's
money or
real
not?
shit.
Cut
You know
my
what I
shit
mean?
short.
Yeah,
I'll be straightforward. When it comes to like business, something I don't want to do, it don't feel right, it don't feel natural, I'm not doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. And I think that's one of my strong suits in it.
so that's integrity, though.
Yeah. Like, I have very strong integrity when it comes to the business. You feel me? Like, I think it's so powerful, at least on the business side, to say no. I like, you
Agreed.
don't gotta say yes all the time.
I agree.
And I
Every
feel like your
dollar ain't a good
exclusivity
dollar. Okay.
increases, and you know your worth for certain things. Like, if certain shit don't make sense for you, don't do it.
Agreed.
In my opinion. So
But I feel like similar to watching like LJ come up in the industry, we came up kind of together. Same thing. Integrity in business is always solid. It's always 10 toes.
Right.
You never gonna guess what it is. Like,
Mhm.
there's no games being played, although people
Exactly.
interpret things as games. Like he's saying, he posts something, you're like, oh, I wonder. It ain't no games. It's very clear how this man moves. So I
Mhm.
think in business, that also lacks because people play a lot of games. And I just think that makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And I think that Kai and LeBron can, like, they can relate, because like just for like the last, what is it, last year or year before last, when LeBron was seen on the like court side with the owner, and it kind of looked like the two white girls was hugging up on LeBron. He was having a good old time, and it just, the way it looked, and then we see Savannah and him in the that Bronny James game, like a 2 days or 3 days later, and he walking with the hoodie, and she looking like she got an attitude type shit, like she mad at him, or like it all just, it looks a certain type of way. That's why I said that even with Kai and the way he got to be with certain people, it's just like the optics of it. You feel what I'm saying? Can make it look a certain type of way, and it's just like, with them, they seen it one way, but to the public, it's seen a different way, and that's where, like, I see they could relate at.
So let's take a caller.
let's take one.
Let's do it.
Hello, what's your name? Where you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi, I'm Adana. I'm from Nigeria. And I'm calling just to say, talk about what my friend did to me recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get some
Asia
perspective.
in the
That's
building.
a betrayal.
So I have this very good friend of mine, and she knew I was seeing someone, but she went behind my back and started talking to the guy. Then when I found out, she kind of denied it, but I had proof of it on my phone, and I don't know how to confront her about it because I really do care about the friendship, but I don't know how to go about confronting her about it.
Well, I'm going to first let the men here take a stab at it.
They seem to have a very strong opinion.
What's your opinion on...
Cut off.
Out of there.
Done.
Simple as that.
She's done.
Out of there.
Yeah.
1-2 piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Your
gotta
friend
cut
knew
off
you was
that.
hollering at a nigga. She went
See,
behind you.
I think that's the difference between men and women. Like with dudes, with niggas, bro, like, it's a lot of shit that friends could come back from. There's one thing that you really can't come back. There's probably 2 or 3 things you really can't come back from. And that's probably fucking with a nigga girl behind his back. Or like, just say if like y'all answer some shit and you bitch out, that's some other shit that you just can't come back from. It's like them like the only really 2 things that a nigga, like, if y'all friends, you really can't fuck with a nigga no more. Like, say if y'all like, y'all do something, that y'all do a crime together and you bitch out and snitch on them, shit like that, bruh. Shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But like this, like for female, I was watching a Tubi movie, and the girl, right, was about to marry the dude, and she had her little bridesmaids. Whole time he smashed the whole bridesmaid, like the bridesmaids, the wife, and all that. Had a baby that he didn't want to take care of with the other bridesmaids. She still end up marrying that nigga, bro. Like shit like that, females do. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas, like let something go wrong or awry, like then that shit be over with. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. It's really rare that a guy goes back to a girl after something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the difference. Females, they can. I don't know how they do it. They do it though. But guys, it's hard. It's hard. It could be done, but it's just harder.
The back start hollering at the cat and then got defensive when you approached her about it.
No, she said she don't know how to.
Jealous.
Oh, she ain't know how to.
She don't know
But
how
she
to
got
approach
the
her friend,
she
but
got
she said
the
she got the
proof in
receipts
phone
though.
though.
You got the receipts?
Just cut her off. Don't say nothing.
That's
how I would
it.
do it.
Yeah, that's how.
Cut him
I
off.
Now
Don't say
I don't
nothing.
agree with that opinion.
Wait, hold
I
on.
agree with you, Taco.
Cut him off.
Everything.
Don't say
I don't
nothing.
think
They'll
everything
figure it out.
deserves a
Cut off, don't think.
conversation.
I will go the route of, you feel me, asking her if she gonna lie.
Yes, agreed.
You feel me? I'm gonna see if you gonna lie.
Agreed.
She gonna lie right there. I'm gonna say, oh, you
Yeah.
lying? Proof right here. Let's be messy.
You messy.
gonna
You
be
messy.
Yeah, I'm right with
You
you.
feel me?
I'm with
So,
you.
yeah,
I
agree.
want to hear it for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to never not talk to somebody.
Cut.
We going to have to talk about it.
She with the shits. Like she one of them girlfriends. Like if she really like you, you gonna be able to do. You gonna have so much fun with her. Put it like that. If she don't fuck with you, she probably one of the best girlfriends to have, but probably one of the worst exes to have. She give me them type of vibes.
Cut it off and let them figure
At least
it out.
give him the floor to
closure.
come in and be honest.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
And if
I
you
don't need
still on
closure.
top of that, it's like, okay, bet. Yeah.
Yeah. I
feel
feel
me?
like I need
I
the
feel you
closure.
though.
I don't need the closure.
I feel you though.
I know
You
you
need
a
the
fraud.
closure.
I'm out. It's been real.
I feel that.
I'm not gonna lie, I be needing closure too. So not on that type shit, but just like in general, some shit that I care about that I want closure on, I definitely want closure. Fuck you, somehow. But that's giving me like now I can move on. Now, like if it's still lingering in my mind, like if I don't know the reason why somebody done some shit, then it's like I just want to know the reason. But I want to know the honest reason. I don't want to know this. Don't just tell me some shit. I want to know the reason why you really did what the fuck you did. And then once I get that, now I can move on.
Oh.
I see
feel
both
that.
What are we
POVs.
talking
I ain't gonna
about?
cap.
It all depends on. It also depends if you're fighting over a piece of steak or if you're fighting over a piece of chicken. You know what I mean?
Well, obviously it was chicken.
I'm saying. It's
I mean,
on
we
him
don't know.
too.
You don't know if it was chicken or
No.
steak. You don't know.
It could be A1 Wagyu. We have no idea.
And we don't.
Well, I feel like this is where we disagree because I feel like with integrity,
Yeah.
you would have a conversation.
Let's talk about it.
No.
But with integrity, that person would have done. Like,
They don't
the whole
have that
thing.
person doesn't have
They
integrity.
definitely gotta be sisters though. Or I don't know. They might be best friends. They definitely gotta be sisters though.
But you
Exactly.
don't have to give the other person integrity because they don't have. You don't owe it to them.
Right.
At that point, you don't owe them
You
shit.
don't gotta match
So,
them, right?
so what
No.
if it's your
Yeah,
your
what if
friend
it's
for 20 years?
Yeah, it was a close
My
friend of
dogs
yours.
would never.
Right.
And
But
if
what
they
if
did,
though?
Then they gone.
we outside. With
So
it.
you're not talking
So
about
now you
That's
fighting.
crazy.
Not like
bro.
that. I'm about talking about outside. Talk to me up here in the corner real quick.
Now we could talk about it, but like I ain't gonna lie, gang. Like, I'm holla at you.
How do you feel
If that's your friend for 20 years, it ain't gonna be a holler at you, bro. Y'all might have to fight.
about those scenarios and thoughts?
I feel like she wasn't being honest with me. Even when I gave her like the opportunity to talk about it, she still kind of denied it. But then I went through her phone and I still saw it on her phone.
Hmm.
You went through her phone?
Whoa.
Damn, that's a little.
Wait, so you went through
Hold on.
Wait, so you went through her phone and like while she was in front of you?
No, hell no. Like she dropped her phone in my car and I
Oh.
went through the phone.
That's God.
You knew her
Let's
password.
get heavy. Hold on.
I don't know none of my homies' passwords.
I say, well, now that I have the idea that you addressed it, I may have to agree that we're gonna have to get out of
Cut
Dodge.
it
Let it
off.
go.
Your friend might be your friend, but you're a friend to somebody doesn't mean that they're a friend to you always.
Okay.
You
Mm,
know?
There you
okay.
go.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thanks for calling us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Mm-mm.
I low-key think going through the friend phone is crazy.
Yeah, I was going. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Going through the phone.
It didn't feel like a healthy.
I ain't never. I've never went through. I've never seen my homie's phone.
Even if it is a sneaking suspicion,
That's
I'm like,
Why would I want to go through my homie's phone?
Go through your
how
homie's
did-
phone is
and like,
crazy.
how do you have
It might be
password
different
to your
for-
homie's
for-
phone?
Yeah,
too?
the
Like, how
password
you
is
got-
crazy.
No.
Paying attention that crazy?
Yeah.
No,
Is that do y'all
I
do that?
agree.
Like, is that like?
No, I don't even
I
go
know
through
your
my
password.
kid's
Stop
phone.
playing.
She does know my password, but I don't even go through my kid's phone because I feel like a phone is a rabbit hole to hell.
It's an extension of your
Like-
brain at this point. So that to me is
Yes.
more like, yeah, if you go through my phone, it's all my search history, you'd be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck do my nigga be on? You think dolphins can talk?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just feel like a phone is a very intimate thing.
Yeah.
And I feel
Very
like
private.
I don't want that because I feel like that lacks trust amongst
Yeah,
our
that's-
relationship. I start to
Man.
question everything that you're
Facts.
doing.
Her friend dropped that phone on purpose in that
Right.
car with the unlock already
Already
on.
Already on.
Hoping she read it.
See,
so she-
LeBron think like how I think, bro. Like that. After that's guy, I don't really believe in coincidences. I don't. Like, sir, I just don't. Bro. I just don't. If some shit is happening, I feel like either I'm on some bullshit or I'm doing it because of, or they on some bullshit and they doing it because of. It's always a because of, if you feel what I'm saying.
you go on with the homie,
Damn.
with the dude.
And honestly,
how you put the synopsis?
Yeah, that's like that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I think.
and the dude though, you can't like, for him, he just
Well,
chilling.
I
He
mean,
just got
this
hit
is
up
a-
by two
this-
different shorties.
This is
whatever.
a girl's
Yeah.
question. Why do y'all do that?
Do what?
You know,
What?
What?
you know what y'all do.
Oh, okay, hold on. That I got you. I can explain that. I got you. Hold on, because I'll defend myself in this situation. I feel like in that situation, the more the merrier.
What? Friends though?
I ain't gonna lie.
They friends. One told the other one about it. She want to find out.
I think that's heavy.
I'm in a relationship.
See, I'm not like that. Like, it just depends. Like, it just depends.
Nah, I can't say
I
that
think that's
no more,
heavy.
That's
but
super
you know what
heavy.
I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you heavy.
I
Yeah,
personally think that's heavy.
it is, but
bad.
at that age, bro, I'm a reformed
Okay, hold on a
hoe.
second.
Wait, how
Nah,
old?
you're bound. Like,
Who was bruh funny as shit.
like you're bound to break it. You're bound to break that friendship up.
Did you
That
hear?
friendship up.
Did you hear what
What you say?
Taco said?
What he say?
He's a reformed hoe.
Ass tense, bro. I learned my lessons. I got through it. But at that time, I was just out here moving.
Nah,
bitches.
I feel that though. Nigga. I learned my lesson. When I learned my lesson, bro, that's why I am the way I am now. It's kind of like, nah, some shit just don't be worth it, bro. Especially when you got somebody that you actually want, and then that's how it always is. Once you understand that, then you be good as a man. Once you get the one that you want, right, and she actually likes you back, and y'all reciprocating that same type of energy towards each other, that's when a lot of other females gonna come around. That's just how this shit go. It's just like they gonna see her happy, they gonna see you happy, and then it's not that they trying to break y'all up. It's more so like they want that happiness too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's up to y'all, to both of y'all, to protect that happiness and that union and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, having a bunch of hoes, that shit played out for real. Like, but then it's a gift and a curse, because the scary thing is like you could put all your energy into one female and she'll do you dirty and shit. You feel what I'm saying? We just seen what Adrian Browner did to Shawty on the It Is What It Is podcast, and her boyfriend was in the back. We just seen motherfucking what Floyd did with the little streamer girl and shit. Like, you be like, there's always going to be tests. Like, so just because you think you're being tested as a man, she's being tested as a female too. And that's the thing that keeps the relationship what it is in today's age. Like, you're going to be tested in your relationship, especially if you're, you know what I'm saying, a public figure.
It was fun and freaky
I
whatever.
Friends though.
Friends is
Friends.
crazy.
Crazy.
A whole friend
I
group.
feel like that's the
Oh,
old
no.
Nah.
I told
like
you,
that.
bro. I seen the fucking movie. I just watched the movie this morning and shit, bro. Fuck the whole bridesmaid plus the wife, bro. and had a baby with one of the white, but the fiance didn't even fucking know and found out at the altar type shit. Like these Jones that you see on Tubi, be like they stem from real life situations, even though they do be exaggerating it. They come from real life situations, bro. That shit be crazy. I think that's a nigga biggest fear, bro. That's why you see LeBron James, like he's lucky, especially to be a NBA superstar type shit, to find that foundation early on. Shit, I'm telling you, bro, you would have had a slip up like Kobe, and Kobe one of my favorites. You would have had a slip up like AI, like you know what I'm saying. It's been plenty of the greats that slipped up mad, like you know what I'm saying. If you don't find that one, when you on some shit might just happen. Him finding Savannah, it kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of basically, it lowered his chances of them type of situations to occur. Because you already know I'm Gucci.
For him at that time.
Shit be happening like that sometimes.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm older now.
Sniper.
I'm an adult.
Sniper.
He
Boy,
was sniping shit.
Distance, nigga.
Come on.
I can't. Oh my God. So wait a minute, Fanum, because you was a little quiet.
Mhm.
So what's your take on the friend situation?
Nah, I'm not doing all that.
Okay.
It's messy. It's too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
It bring too much energy, bro. It's too much.
Yeah.
Back then.
He was a sniper. I know. Reformed.
Okay, good. Okay. But I do think that
In
is
Jesus' name.
integrity.
Yeah.
Taco.
Amen.
He said he got it now. He
Okay.
good now.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
we
take
know
another
that.
call.
I
Let's
think
take another call.
that for a man though, like for you to get that, like if you grew up outside, I'm talking about like if you were early, I'm born in 92, you were early 90s, baby. And you grew up outside and you was moving and grooving. You had some motion because you ain't need a lot to have motion back in the day. Like if you was attractive, you was cool. You ain't even had to have if you had a little bit of cash and some gas and some tree, shit, nigga, you hit me. You can get around. You ain't need no car for real. You can get on a bus, go see your shorty, whatever. Hop on a train. You know what I'm saying? I'm living in the DMV, so I can go see a shorty in Maryland. I can go see a shorty in DC. I can go see a shorty in Virginia. Like the train right there. If I gotta go on the blue line, the green line, the yellow line, it don't matter. You feel what I'm saying? So like you ain't really had to have too much to really, you know what I'm saying, as long as you had a little bit of swag. You feel what I'm saying? That's what your swag really came from where you grew up at. So if you grew up in an area that had like, you know what I'm saying, that shit gonna rub off on you. You gonna probably go somewhere. The females gonna start liking the way you talk, the way you walk, all that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why, like nowadays though, get you one, bruh. Get you one and just do your thing, You just gotta. It's scary because you gonna put all your energy into that one. You just gotta hope she don't fuck you over.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
My name is Jess Douglas, and I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And my crazy is anything.
Oh,
damn.
You said her crazy as energy?
Anything.
Oh,
Anything.
Anything.
Give us
are you in
a
a
scenario.
relationship?
Well, I dumped him.
You done?
Why y'all broke up?
You see what I'm saying? This is before this even. You see what I'm saying? This is why you don't. That's the scary part of putting your all and all your energy into one. It's that shit right there, bro. That's the shit that I'm talking about right fucking there, bro. This is the type of shit, and that's what I need females to understand. Like when you know you got a nigga that's giving you all of his time and energy. If you going to sit up here and just get rid of a nigga, just know you're creating a monster. Just know that. You're creating a monster. So don't come out here and be like all these niggas ain't shit, because I guarantee you for every nigga that ain't shit is a female that broke his heart.
I don't know. It wasn't going anywhere.
Now you gotta elaborate on that way.
Yeah.
What you mean it wasn't going anywhere?
Yeah,
like,
break it
you feel
down.
me? Break it down for me.
Break it down.
It was like 30 years of like
30
30
years.
years.
Bruh, come on, bruh. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Holmes? So you expect me to come on, bruh. This is why niggas be having side bitches and backup contingency plans and shit like they Batman and shit. Like I got a contingency plan for every one of y'all. Just in case this shit go awry. Cause you just can't put your all into one. Cause come on, man, 30. You go 30 years. 30 years.
How many?
30 years? After 30 years, you decided to call it quits?
After 30 years,
That's a
you
long
realize
time.
it wasn't going nowhere.
It wasn't going anywhere.
Yo, you gotta get better
Don't
at
laugh too
context
hard.
clues,
Don't
sweetheart.
laugh too hard.
Yo, what?
Yeah,
Don't laugh too hard.
yeah. Your crazy is definitely anything for sure.
Anything.
For sure.
Well, God bless. Because she
Winner,
said
winner.
30 years is not going nowhere. Well, thank you for calling us.
Okay, you welcome. I love y'all.
Love
Yeah,
you
love
too.
you. Love you
Bye.
too.
I hear what she
Good
had to
luck with
say.
another 30. Shit.
No, son.
They didn't
Oh
want to hear what she had to
my
say.
God. Oh my God.
We
Damn.
should have known something was coming when she
Okay,
said her
okay,
crazy
so
is anything.
30
So,
years?
boy question, guy question. How quickly do you know when it ain't going nowhere?
Like,
It depends on like, okay, so let's say I'm gonna keep it 100. Let's say if it's a shorty that I really like, you got like with me, there's certain shorties that I just want to hit for real, and I determine that by me being around you. Like if I don't like how you treat other people, if I'm not really digging the vibe when we around each other, if I just feel like if it's something that's off, but you look good, I just want to hit for real. But if I like you, like I'm probably thinking of us having a baby together, us being together for forever type shit. Like I'm probably thinking of our future. Like I could see myself with you. I'm going to, and I voice that. You feel what I'm saying? If the moment I don't receive the same type of energy back, or let's say you might throw a little nugget out there, like you know what I'm saying. So when you see us, you know what I'm saying, 5 years from now, you know what I'm saying, like we've been thugging it for a little while and shit like that. I like how we, you know what I'm saying, we get around each other. Our vibe always right. We be, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we should get a little bit more serious than what we doing. And if that, within that conversation, if it ain't the shit I want to hear, or if it ain't like, nah, I feel the same type of way, or it's over with. Like it's no point. I'm not, no, hell no. That's the beginning of her stringing you along. Or that's the beginning of you realizing it and then you being delusional.
30 days?
First day.
First day?
In my
First
opinion.
It
day?
ain't the first
Yes.
day, no. It's not the
Like
first day.
day meet up. Like first
Gotcha.
date, you'll know.
Oh,
In my
No, you won't. That's the youngin coming out you. No, you won't. You'll get that because of who you are now. But no, not at all. Not at all. You gotta go through a little bit of you gotta go through a little bit of this shit. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta probably go on 2-3 dates and shit. You gotta motherfucking have some serious conversations with a shorty and shit like that. So that way that, you know what I'm saying, when that conversation do arrive, cause it's gonna come up. If y'all been thugging it for a minute around each other, that either she gonna bring it up first or you gonna bring it up first. And then however it bounce off you or her, if it ain't the same, then that's the defining factor right there. Like y'all need to not, we just wasting our time now. If she says she's trying to go serious and whatever the case may be, that's your job as a man. Like, nah, I feel the same way, shorty. Like, I'm with that. And, or you bring it to her and that's how that shit got it. It's got to be some type of verbal, you know what I'm saying? Like, we too grown. That's what I'm saying. Once you get to a certain age, bruh, like communication is fucking key. So it's like, bro, like if we not on the same page from the get-go, like once I start feeling these feelings about you, shorty, I'm going to voice them because I'm a man. I'm going to say what the fuck I feel. And then if you don't come back with the same type energy, shit's over with. I'm not, no. That's you. Now you playing with fire. Now you giving her the right to play with you.
First date.
first date.
Yeah,
first date.
That's
I
true.
will
That's
say,
true. No, that's true. That's true.
I've been with my girl since
In
my
my
first
opinion,
date.
first
true.
date you'll be able to know. Like you'll get the vibe. Like
I've been with
feel
my
me?
girl since the first date.
That's true.
For sure. You would know.
You would know.
You would know.
I disagree.
You know, I
Have
mean,
it.
you know.
What was our first date?
Applebee's.
Ooh,
I mean,
Oh, you mean
I'm
what?
sorry. Not
You mean what?
Applebee's. We was at the place that
Our
just closed down. What's the name?
No, babe, our first date was Applebee's. That was
It
our first
was.
group
Yes.
date.
But we had a crew. We had a crew with us. though.
Yes, and
Yeah.
then we went to Outback.
No, I'm saying ours.
That's crazy. All the regular shit. You have all these females that be. Oh, that's not considered a first date. I can't believe they got me on this dating ass shit, man. This dating ass vibe. I really do be hating this shit, seeing all this shit on the internet, bro. Like, once you go down that rabbit hole of these men better than women, that shit is crazy. But like, just to hear LeBron James and Savannah James, and this is one of the couples that we hold as on the pedestal as black love. Their first date was fucking Applebee's. Applebee's round the fucking corner.
Damn,
Our
nigga.
first date, though.
Yes, was out.
You talking about the crew? The first
I'm talking
date with
about
the crew was
first date
Applebee's.
ever.
We had the whole motherfucking platter and shit on the table.
I ain't never been to
Yeah.
either of those.
Little
things.
wings, little potato
You've never
skins.
been to Applebee's?
I'm from LA. We don't have those really.
Oh, y'all ain't got Applebee's.
We got
Nah,
Fridays.
Applebee's dumb
What's
for
the
Yeah,
they said one
Fridays
was
like that,
closed,
though.
Our first official date together.
Oh yeah, that's done.
I'll
on the hill.
Outback
They-
Steakhouse.
they
But
have
you
the-
feel like you can know you're gonna be
Yes.
with somebody on the first date.
100%.
Forever?
No, not
No.
forever.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Thank
you
you,
know-
but I'm like, oh, they tripping, not forever. Like you like her. Like when the first date, if y'all mesh well and she look good, you like, yeah, I'm fucking with this job for sure, 100%. I'm fucking with it. So you checking her out, but you not trying to check her out. Like you like, damn, like she funny as shit, good nice vibes. Then you looking at the looks like, damn, small waist, little, you hear me? Like you getting open. But then I'm telling you, like, that's just your physical male testosterone coming out. But when your real feelings hit, cause you've been around her for some time, you're like, bruh, this shit is every time. Every time I'm around, this shit hit every fucking time. That's when them questions come like, yeah, I'm trying to do this on a regular type. That's why I say it's never just the first date is just like I like you phase. Like that. I gotta be around you a couple times and you know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like that shit gotta be that for some, you feel what I'm saying?
I don't
That's
know
what I
on the
was
first date
like, that's
forever,
what I was like,
but
yeah.
you know you can
You
you
know-
know
you
you
know
can
the
you
future
can
relationship.
go on the
Yeah,
second
like
date.
you want to,
Valid,
okay, I like
valid.
this. Feel me?
You don't know forever,
That.
yeah.
So
Cause like I know my girl for like a year now, but I've been before that. I was like, I'm not getting no relationship. Like my life the way I have right now. Like I like being single. And then after when we went on our first date, I was like, damn, like I like her.
He's like, this different.
I'm like, yeah, this fire. Like you
That's
feel
what
me?
it takes.
And
Right one.
you'll know, like
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
know, like I could, like you start imagining like y'all together and shit like that. It start formulating. Shit.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying? But that's after a couple of dates and a couple of times y'all being around each other. Now you get to like, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing about it with men though. Like, probably I can't speak for the females, but like with men, it's just like, if I ain't gonna say for men, for me, if I start thinking of the future with you, bitch, I'll fucking like you. Like I like everything fucking about you. If I'm asking you about babies, if I'm asking you about marriage, if I'm asking about your religious beliefs, if I'm asking if I'm buying you shit, I want to see you and shit that I like this. Like if I'm doing all this shit that I don't do for other bitches, bro, then bitch, I fucking like you. Like to the utmost. Like bitch, I'm trying to take it there with you. So when you if that's what I'm saying. The only thing is if that shit is not reciprocated, that's the thing about it. About today's dating world, I guess if you want to say. You feel what I'm saying? It's kind of like with so many options, it's hard for people to kind of express those type of feelings because the person that's reciprocated, that you're telling it to, might have so many options that she or he has heard this so many times that it doesn't hit the same. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't hit the same compared to a person that's not really like, I'm not entertaining nothing for real. So if I really genuinely feel this way about somebody, this shit is like, yeah, bro, this shit in the kitchen, grandma cooking that shit homemade from the motherfucker from scratch. Like this shit is real shit. This ain't no microwave.
Also know that first date if it's this shit ain't
it's a
no,
dub.
this shit is trash.
Exactly.
So
Dub.
how do you know when it's over?
From what I just told you, bro.
When it's completely over.
Like when you're like, this is not
Going in
similar,
Like when you
similar
not-
to that lady. It was over at 30 years,
It
obviously.
usually
but
takes a big moment for me to be like, oh, it's like a lot of it is disbelief and you're like pushing to stay together.
To save it.
And then there's a moment that happens that's like just too far. And you're like, oh, I can't. There's no turning back from this,
Yes,
sweetheart.
bruh, I'm telling you, bruh. I didn't, bruh. Every man, not just me, every man, like, then had that one, like, you really like this bitch. And I'm saying it like this because I want you to get it. Not because I'm being disrespectful. You really you like everything about her. And when you one thing about men, when we let out, when we become vulnerable and we say with how we feel with our heart and all that shit, and that shit is kind of brushed off, or that shit is kind of that shit get that shit make you don't even want to do that shit no more. Type shit I'm cool with that. I'm cool off that. That's when you know for real. All this other shit that they talking about, which is true, you gonna probably like her off the first date. But I'm telling you, it takes a while. It takes say y'all gotta be around each other. I give it a month or two. And then you really at this point you really mustering up the courage to be I want to take this shit to the next level, because you just don't know. That's just like a man asking a girl, it's levels to this shit. So it's just the first step is y'all getting to know each other. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, that first meetup. You still gotta have the courage to meet up with each other, right? Then you gotta have the courage, y'all fucking with each other for some months, maybe 1 or 2, and then you get serious or she gets serious. It's still some type of courage to muster up those thoughts and feelings and express it to that other person, right? Now it's up to them. Now the ball is in their court. You can't force nobody to fuck with you on that type of level. That's why you gotta have communication. So when you tell them how you really feel, now you can either Steph Curry that bitch and she feel the same way, and now y'all off and running, and now you climbing the steps of love some more, or that shit can stop right there. She nah, I don't really feel that way. I think you moving too fast. Woody woo, or you know what I'm saying, I just want to be, especially she's where I want to be friends and shit. Bruh, that's when you know the shit over. That's when only time a nigga really oh, I'm cool, we could just be friends, is if he's plotting on waiting on you to slip up and he waiting for his moment to fuck and he gonna keep it moving. That's it. That's all. Other than that, what the fuck I need to be friends with? I like you too much to be friends with you. I don't want that. You feel what I'm saying? That's torture to me. No. So okay, let's put it like this. Say if she do say yes, right? I'm really on some this real shit though. Say if you know what I'm saying, she actually say yes, okay, boom, now y'all start going together, y'all official now. It's been a verbal communication between you and this girl, you know what I'm saying, your shorty, that we thugging it out, you know what I'm saying, we there, right? So now y'all building some more, y'all motherfucking being around each other some more, woo. The next step might be, for some people, is okay, either we gonna move in together, or you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all communications is for that next step, whether it's moving in together, or if it's engagement, or if it's whatever the case may be, you feel what I'm saying, a baby, whatever. Other people should be different, right? Whatever that next step is, then this thing happens again, which is this communication. As in, okay, look, okay, we've been fucking with each other, we've been together for a while now. You feel what I'm saying? Now I feel shit, you might be talking there. You might be thinking these things and talking to your niggas damn, I might want to marry shorty. So now you have to muster up again the courage, because you don't know if she wants to marry you or not. You might have a feeling, but you don't know. So you have to muster up the courage to then get down on one knee and ask her for, you know what I'm saying, to marry you and shit like that. We didn't see girls say no or whatever. It's been some yeah, bruh, all that shit. So that's how you gonna know, bro. Whenever you muster up the courage to say how you feel towards her, if that shit is not reciprocated, then it's a dub, bro. That shit over with.
I'm good off this.
Yeah, it's just you can't get back to this.
Yeah.
It's the magic leaves in a certain moment. That's when it is. But until then, it's great. And even when it's bad, it's great, because you're appreciating even the shitty parts of it. Once you get past that certain point, it takes one thing too far. You oh hell no, I could never. That's how I feel.
And don't y'all think it's odd how you could be really into somebody and then off them the next day?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
See,
behavior.
that is the scary part.
But it can come back. But it takes for whoever got denied, and they not about to put their foot forward to go try it again. It has to be the person who did the denying for them to come back. And so but it's rare for that shit to happen. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you've been denied and you go back and you just looking and you just don't, then you make yourself even look more dumb. But if he or she comes back, the one that did the denying and it's like, I made a mistake, I really want to woo, that love is still there from the person they denied. It's just that now they have to, you know what I'm saying, believe in what they're telling them. You feel what I'm saying? So it can happen, but it's rare. It's rare.
Love.
But off them like forever, or you just saying off them for that
Because
day?
you're gonna have your ups and downs.
You're gonna have it. If you're in a relationship, you're gonna have
I feel like
those.
a lot of people though get off people quickly. Like they be
Facts,
so
yeah.
into you, and then they be like, okay, I'm done.
Well, they wasn't into you
Fever
then.
dream.
Yeah, I think quickly, yeah.
And you can't look at it. You can't think like when you looking in the mirror, like, damn, what did I do?
Oh, I never
It's
do that.
them. No, I'm just saying anybody in general.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
you can't be like, what did I do? Like, if they get off you that fast, then
This gonna be the realest shit I heard LeBron say in a minute, bruh. This gonna be the realest shit I heard LeBron say in a minute. I seen it in the clip. Like sometimes you just gotta look in the mirror, men and female. You feel what I'm saying? And just be like, bruh, this time I really put my best foot forward, and that shit ain't work out. I can't put this one on me. I just can't. You feel what I'm saying? I know I did my best to make myself clear to whoever I'm trying to make myself clear to, and that shit ain't go how I was supposed to go. That shit wasn't meant to be, and I cannot beat myself up about that shit. It is what the fuck it is, bro. It is. I can't look at myself as less than. I can't go looking at other people, other men or other female, whatever the situation is. I can't go looking at other people and then comparing myself and shit, bro. You can't do that because we all humans and we all do that shit. But at the same time, it's like you don't normally do that to yourself. But like when bad shit happen like that, you kind of do that because you kind of looking for answers and shit. That's where that I need clarity thing come in at what Shawty was saying in the beginning of the video and shit, where she was like, no, I need closure. That's where closure comes in, because it's like, bro, I gotta know. Like, it's like, because now you start thinking of yourself less than or what you lack, when whole time that might not even be the case. It just wasn't meant to be. Like, it just wasn't in God's plan for that shit to happen.
it was never meant to be in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
like, you can get off somebody for the day. You get off somebody for a couple of weeks. That's what relationships is all about. You know, y'all go through ups and downs, but like getting off you so in deep with somebody, and then you like, the next day you wake up, you like, oh, this shit's trash. Nah, that's crazy.
That's
we on the right show. We on the right show.
Ladies, listen to the king. Did you hear? He say, look in the mirror and say what, King? Tell the ladies, because they need to hear.
You gotta look in the mirror and say it's not me.
Yep.
You know, it's
the
not
ladies
me.
need to hear that.
And by the way, the men
men
too.
Yeah.
The men too, because it's some cutthroat, ruthless ass bitches out here right now too.
Man, this the realest shit I heard LeBron say. And it's because, want to know why he could say that? Because when you like, it's two people that can like, that really see relationships in a good way. And when I mean a good way, I'm talking about like they can see other people's shit. When the people that's not in relationships, which is single people, and people that are like, how can I put it? The people that have been in like in marriages, people that's solidified in their relationship, that they know that this is the partner they're going to be with to the day that they die. Those are the people, like my grandparents and shit like that. People that can just see from afar. They just been like, there ain't gonna never fucking change between these two, right? Them and single people, because single people, we see the bad relationships, we see the good relationships, we see the ones that we don't want, we see the ones that we do want, we see like all types of shit, right? So you kind of like, you can sit back and, damn, it is some bitches out here that's ruthless. Damn, it is some niggas out here that be doing bitches dirty. For sure. Just sit back and watch. When you single, you got time to be like, damn, girl, the fuck? You know who else can do that? People who already got some. I'm not talking about people that's in and out of relationships, or people that's in messy shit, toxic shit, the people that we actually fucking talking about. No, the people that's actually doing the playing and shit like that. People that's in the game. No. When you in a marriage and you've been in this marriage for 30, 40 years and you know ain't shit gonna ever fucking change, you're out the game. People who are single, that's not really trying to do anything at all, like they just chilling, like real life chilling, you're out the game. The people that's in the game is the people that's fucking with each other, on and off. Them not the people he talk like. There's some ruthless bitches out here. then there's some ruthless, it's some niggas that out here that ain't moving right. That's why I said this is one of the realest shit I heard LeBron say in a minute.
Listen, I sit in the locker room. You know, I'm in locker rooms and shit now. But you know, it's a lot of women out here that's now kind of flipped the script.
Mm-hmm. They ain't going for everything.
And you know, some homies out here that's trying to be good too, and just trying to figure it out. And now they looking in the mirror saying, "Damn, what did I do wrong?"
That shit is real,
homies. It ain't you.
It ain't always
even if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, and if it ain't, champ, like you just gotta.
I do think people need to hear that because I think so much of dating and being in relationships is so transactional now.
Beyond.
See, now we talking in code. Now we talking in code because I think that this is my honest opinion. I think that LeBron is talking about some of the players in the NBA and the females. They all go for the same female, just like the females all go for the same niggas. So it's kind of like when a female got 3 to 4 different ball players in her DM. Like she gonna play with y'all because she know that she got somebody else that's just as of caliber of man as you to go run to. You feel what I'm saying? Just for like if you a ball player, like I got 3 to 4 different these same type of females, whether they're the looks or the celebrity or whatever the case may be. That if this don't work, I know I can go to. That's what the fuck he talking about. So when you go look in the mirror, if you the one being played, you gotta look at yourself like, did you really? That's what I'm saying. Did you really put your best foot forward? That's what you gotta ask. Was you really genuine when you was pursuing this shit? And like she said, a lot of that shit be transactional. A lot of that shit be you give me a baby, I don't mind paying child support for 18. Some niggas is like that. You got Anthony Edwards out here like that. You know what? I really just wanted to hit. That bad. Shorty would look at that good to me that, you know what? I pay this for 18 years. I don't mind. I'm going to get that bag regardless. I got 2-3 more contracts I'm going to get. $1 million. You feel what I'm saying? You got shit like that out here. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit trickles down. The further higher it go up, when I mean by the money, it trickles the fuck down. It trickles down. And then you have regular people doing this shit, and now the whole shit fucked up. I can't believe y'all got me on here talking this relationship shit though.
They need to hear, stop forcing it. Like, if it's not there, and like y'all, it's too toxic to where like y'all, like that's my biggest thing. Because I know a lot of friends that like just, I'm like, bro, you're obviously telling me things that like I would have been just stopped it, but like they just scared to like stop it.
Scared to be alone. That fear of it's scared to be alone and fear of like losing comfort.
That's
like
grow.
the biggest issue is like and people don't know.
I don't really think it's fear of being alone. I think it's fear of looking stupid. I think cause that'd be my biggest fear. Like I think that's my biggest fear when it comes down to if you put time and energy into this person. And then you got to think about it. While y'all putting time and energy into this person, that means you got to be taking her out, showing her off, bringing her around your family, friends, public places and shit like that. Don't let it be like y'all posting each other on social media. Don't let you have a following, she have a following. Now they looking at child ass, whatever the case may be, and then like she play with you. Or you play with her, that's the shit that's like, nah, bro, that shit ain't cool, bro. That shit ain't cool. Or you playing mind games with her. Like, I don't like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that shit'll have you like ready to crash out. A lot of like that shit will have you ready to crash out. It'll have you looking at people differently, all types of shit.
Know that until they go through
you gotta
it.
love yourself.
Nope. Y'all out here dropping the people need to hear
gotta hear
this.
that.
Sounds like a lot of niggas in therapy.
Yeah.
Love that.
We love that. We love that. I feel like people do need to hear that because I feel like a lot of times the fear of being alone or growing feels so foreign, especially for men of color, that they just shy away from it and do what's easy. But what's easy typically is toxic.
I think was like I'm different though. Like being alone is easy for me. Being with somebody is the because I got used to it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I got used to being alone don't bother me now. I could be in this joint making videos, playing a game, watching a movie. I might go out, give me something to eat and shit like that. Like living my shit. I'm cooling. It's when I decide to add somebody to my routine into my life, and then you fuck it up, or you know what I'm saying. That's what scares me the most. It's like public humiliation when it come out to my girl. Like the same shit Steph, like the shit that Steph. I don't know how Steph doing it right now. The shit that Steph going through, I'm keeping it 100. The shit that Steph Curry is going through with Aisha Curry, I wouldn't know how to deal with that shit. Cause me being who I am, it'd be like hold up. What you mean you ain't? Cause now like you playing with me, bro. Like what you mean you ain't really? What? Like nah, bro. We're not on that. Like no. Then you saying this shit to the world and shit. Like you, Steph definitely got to be secure with himself because I don't know if I'm being insecure. If I would have got mad at that, I don't know. I don't really give a fuck. I just being who I am. I know me. Like me hearing that come from out my wife's mouth that I done gave babies to, that she done gave me babies, like, and then you come out, that's like basically saying like, I really ain't want to fuck with you in the first place. I really thought you was gonna be some corny, and like I really was just trying to like, damn. So that's what you thought of me, like that's what I'm saying. Like that shit be wicked. That shit be wicked, boy. I'm telling you.
Or like he said,
Yeah.
bitches is crazy.
I know I don't want to be alone. That's for damn sure. If I got to fight, crawl, scratch, fight, whatever to keep mine, I got to keep it. I got to do what I got to do. I don't want to be alone. I'm an only child, single parent household. I knew for sure.
Yeah, that's different. You see what I'm saying? Like he used to having Savannah there. I'm not like I'm not used to like somebody living with me. I'm not used to like somebody like being there all the time and shit. I'm not used to that. Like I was on his type time. I was on bruh type, bruh, like on the corner with the hat. I was on bruh type time as a youngin'. I ain't really get this way till I got older and shit, and I just haven't ran across somebody that I've been willing to motherfucking really, you know what I'm saying, take a chance on like that, how I'm talking. But like for Bron, I get it. Certain people, that's why I say everything is different. Everybody's perspective is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I had sisters growing up. I had brothers and shit growing up. He didn't. He had Savannah at a young age in high school. I had a fucking lineup in high school. Like it's different, bro. Everything is just like it just depends on who you are. So he might have been, you know what I'm saying, used to having her around, and then so being by itself would be so foreign to him. Me being by myself and then sporadically having a female come around is the norm compared to me having a female around all the time and shit.
I met my homies for the first time when I was 7, 8 years old. We started playing sports, and I got around them, and we started traveling, playing sports. I was like, "Oh, this shit is amazing."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then when I got with Vanna, and I was like, "Oh, this shit is crazy. Oh, this is amazing. I love this shit." I'm like, nah, fuck that. Next time I'm alone, I'm being up underneath. Champ.
Yeah. Nah, I get that though. Like, see, he brought in this like sports and shit like that. Like, I like growing up, I had 3 sisters and shit. So like when I would go outside, like I'm going to play with my niggas. My niggas was my brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Like before my stepbrothers and shit like that, all that, like, or my sister boyfriends and shit, that who they married to now, like my niggas was like my brothers. Like whenever I go outside, them my brothers. Like wherever we on, that's what we on. We playing football today, we playing football today. We playing basketball today, we playing basketball today. Like we playing manhunt, we playing manhunt. We playing knick-knack, we playing knick-knack. You know what I'm saying? We going to the pool, what we doing? Like we walking around somebody else's neighborhood, we fighting today. Whatever we on is what we on. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I miss the most and shit. Like that's the one, like the football. Even like then you start playing sports and like you getting around the football team. So then you start like then when you start traveling and shit and going to different areas within your state and you start meeting niggas and shit like that. Then you start like them niggas that you meeting on other teams start going to your school, because you know like the more like elementary school it's a little bit. Middle school would be a whole lot more. Then you get to high school, it'd be a whole lot more. So you like, damn, bruh, that shit used to be lit. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit was lit. That shit was lit. So that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends, bro. It just depends, bro. But like, it just do.
Oh, I love that, but I feel like a lot of people don't value relationship in that way.
Yeah. For sure.
It shouldn't be in one. They don't value it like that. I feel like because I feel like it's very powerful.
A relationship is powerful.
Yes.
Yes.
It's two energies. You feel me?
It's hard as fuck, man. But
It's hard as fuck. Now let's take a call about that.
yeah, for sure, it's hard.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi, my name is Teresa.
Hey, Teresa. Where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
And what's your crazy?
So I have this friend that I work with. He met this guy at a party, and literally the next day, this guy takes her out, took her to dinner, buys her clothes, buy her wigs, kind of like love bombed her. And then, long story short, after a couple days, my friend told me, that there is this girl that is following her. I'm like, who is the girl? She said she doesn't know. And then she followed her back. And then a couple minutes later, this guy calls my friend and he's like, why are you following that person? And my friend was like kind of confused, like, what are you talking about? And then he mentioned the girl's name. And then my friend said, I don't know, that girl followed me first. And then I just followed her back. And then the guy said, cut the bullshit. And then blocked my friend, unfollowed her, like literally just cut our communications with her. And I told her that there's no way that girl is like his ex. It's probably someone he's currently dating, or maybe he's even married. But I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think you messy.
No
It's
cap.
the friend.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's not her, it's her
Yeah,
friend.
but she telling her friend business. I think, hey, word, but what y'all think?
Yo,
definitely the
homeboy
friend.
definitely in a relationship with
Yes.
the girl that followed the friend that he was dealing with.
And he's married.
He'd be married. We don't know if he's married or not, but that's
giving married.
definitely his girl. He went to follow her because she probably had a little hunch. Old girl in the blind from work didn't know no better. She thinking she got another follower. She thinking she popping now, got a little follower. He followed old girl back, and that was the main chick's rite of passage. She knew it right at that moment.
Yep.
She
I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, tell your friend, move on.
Yeah, the friend got caught. She had a moment. I know it's
In the
probably
crossfire.
great. He
Yeah.
took her out, bought her
Buying a
clothes.
wig.
Damn.
Getting a
Buying
wig.
Buying her
wig.
Bought her wig.
Them ain't
Damn.
cheap, baby.
That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the wicked shit that you gotta on the female side that you gotta look at though. You feel what I'm saying? And then like that's why I look at shit both ways. You feel what I'm saying? I look at shit both ways. I got a mother, 3 sisters, but I was raised by my father. My father was in my life too, so I got a both perspective look on when it comes to this shit. It's like you could see how a female could feel fucked up about some shit when it come down to a nigga, and you could see how a nigga could feel fucked up about some shit when it come down to a female. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be knowing what they be got going. Just like females be knowing. People be knowing what the fuck they be doing, bruh. At the end of the day, people be knowing what the fuck they be doing.
How much is a wig?
Depending on what you get.
Yeah,
Okay.
he took her like the first weekend. He took her out. They spent the whole day together. He took her to
How
dinner,
do you know
brunch.
all this? Like,
Break
why?
brunch.
Yeah, I'm with Kyle. Like, how the fuck you
Everything.
know?
He
This?
trying to be extra.
What?
That's 2 meals in a day.
Yeah, brunch is crazy, bro.
He gave her 2 meals in a day and changed her identity.
You on the run, shorty.
You want to run? Well, tell her to
And he
leave it
was
alone.
telling
Yeah.
her about
Yeah, tell
how
her it
they're
was
gonna have a family, making rules like we have to see each other every week. Oh, I'm gonna give you my house key.
Oh.
All that bullshit.
that nigga
Yeah.
ain't got no
Funny.
integrity. The
Right.
word
Yeah.
is-
Nah, son.
He
Yeah.
has
The
no
house
integrity.
after the
keys.
first meeting?
Yeah,
No.
he lied.
Brother.
He
Yes.
tell you he gonna leave the
These
house. and
people
that-
are
A
crazy.
house key?
Yes.
Bro, my mom is like the only woman that has my house key.
Yeah, agreed.
What?
I know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for calling us.
Yeah,
What?
tell your
Thank
friend
you.
move
Thank
on.
you.
Bye.
Enjoy Pennsylvania now.
Listen.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like I said in the beginning of the video, bro. Like he'll be a nigga like you might have that one joint the way though like he just want fuck. He might do all that, but he still just want fuck. Bro. That's why you do it. Like you just want fuck. Bro. You're not doing all that on no first date type shit for like somebody that you really like. You're the one that you really like, bro. You gonna be. Like it's gonna be a passive aggression type of vibe. Like I'm gentle, but I'm going to exert myself at the same time type shit. I'm going to give you a little, but not too much. You feel what I'm saying? To keep you coming back for more. Like, you giving up the whole kit and caboodle. You just waiting for her to give up the box and you gone.
Wait, but the fact that people are out here claiming that they got wigs got bought for them is crazy to me.
That's crazy.
Wigs is expensive. Ain't that right, babe?
Yeah, nigga getting hit over the head.
For sure. 40-inch bust down, ain't
For sure, yeah. Those motherfuckers cost, champ.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about taking risk. So one, I want to ask y'all, we're going to give our opinions on how we take risks in business and in dating. Well, Savannah can't date on talking dating, but I can. Mm-hmm. And how do you feel about taking risks? And then what is the biggest risk you've ever done? So I'll go first. So risky in business, I would say medium level. Medium. I don't like nothing too risky, and I don't like to be laying dead or dormant.
Yeah.
Risky in dating and like love life is a no, a 0. I'm not risky at all.
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say risky. Go ahead.
Like, all right, I go. Then I'll let the video play out. You feel what I'm saying? I think the riskiest thing I did in business was it wasn't really a risk. It was just like when you get in between, when you're a content creator and you in between jobs, it's like this is your time to like you mentally thinking like, all right, I want this shit. This is my chance to fully cement myself into my creation and how I do things. And you kind of like praying and hoping for your channel to pop off, because you know that like I think Twitch is cool, but I think that YouTube and making videos is more my speed. So it's kind of like if I can get that to pop off, it opens up a lot for me, because now I'm not stationary to be where I'm at. I can, you know what I'm saying, be anywhere in the United States, and I'm making good money and I'm doing the things that I love to do. Right? So that's the goal, that's the dream, right? So like when you're in between jobs, that's the risk that you take. It's like, let me focus on this. I'm still gonna put in some job applications, you know what I'm saying? I got some money stacked up. But I'm fully submerged into my content creation, hoping that this goes where I want it to go. And then like for relationships, it's like I'm with her. I'm not risky at all. For the simple fact that I know what I want, I know what I like, and I know what I'm not going to deal with. You feel what I'm saying? So like if it's something that I want to deal with, I know what I want to deal with, what I don't want to deal with. Like say if it's like somebody, kids, like say if it's like say if she fine as fuck, 3, 4 kids, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, like I just want to fuck. For real. Like I'm not looking at you as somebody I wanna, you know what I'm saying, commit to or some shit like that. Now say if it's like she still good, she ain't got no kids, or maybe she got one, you know what I'm saying, she got her head on straight, and you know what I'm saying, she shows the same interest in me as I see in her. Like it's gotta be a vibe, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not risky at all. Like that shit gotta be reciprocated in the same way, and it gotta make sense. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta be attracted to you. If it ain't that, then I'm cool. I've been by myself for a minute, so like I'm used to this shit. That's what I'm saying.
All right, man. Risky in business?
Am I risky in business? No, I'm not risky in business at all. I'm still getting my footing in my businesses, so I'm being very cautious about the shit that I'm doing.
Yes.
I could like say I'm risky every day. Like getting in a car is risky. Walking down the stairs is risky. But jumping out of planes and doing crazy shit, like I'm not doing unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
Like no. And I would say the riskiest thing that I've done, I would say having a baby at 18.
Yeah.
Was the riskiest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say.
See what I'm saying? It's always that next step. When you in that, but you gotta have that communication. That's what I'm saying. Them being together at 18 or whatever they got together, I fully believed saved LeBron for some of the bullshit that other players have to go through. That you see a PJ Washington going through. That you see what Steven Jackson went through with his first wife, or what you see with Matt Bond. Like the stories that these NBA players and NFL players share about some of the females that didn't work out. I think LeBron meeting her that early and knowing this is the, you know what I'm saying, like just the dynamic of it saved him from a lot of that bullshit.
I say as far as business, I'm kind of like 5 out of 10. You know, I will take a couple risks on the business side, knowing that I can hustle it back or do something else, or, you know, but also on my other side is telling me like I'm first generational moneymaker in my household, you know, as far as my family. And I always be thinking about like where I come from though, bro. Like coming from the projects and in Akron, Ohio, and like not having shit. It's hard for me sometimes to take risks because if that shit happen or the whole can come off and it's over with, bruh, I'm gonna be devastated.
That's
So
crazy
like I'm gonna
that
be
you still think like
devastated,
that.
bro. So like,
Yeah.
you know, I have a lot of friends that's more risky. I have obviously some friends that's less risky, but for me, like I'm talking to my business partners and shit like that, you know, financial advisors, you know, accountants, all that type of shit. My financial advisor, first thing I told him when he wanted to manage my money, I said, nigga.
I'm telling you, bro. I fuck with this LeBron, but that's the shit that we don't hear. You know what I'm saying? I think we heard a story. I think when Michael Beasley was talking about it, and he was talking about how people his family and them was stealing from him and shit like that. Like them the shit that you just think about it like, damn, bro. Like but it's like I'm telling you, it's some players, some people that will crash out about certain shit.
If you steal my money, bro, or I'm broke, bro, I'm letting you know, bro, it ain't gonna be good for you. I swear to God, I really was like that. Like, I'm really like that because I can't start over. There's no way. How you gonna? None of us sitting here can start over. I'm not going.
Too late.
I'm not Monopoly.
I know, bro. I know. But it just be like me. It's kind of like, bro, coming from where I came from, and I came from the apartments. Now you go back in my channel, look at what I showed y'all where I came from. I came from, yeah, bro, for sure, 100%. But it's like, bruh, it be like, bruh, like this shit gotta pop. If this shit don't fucking do what I wanted to fucking do, or where I want to take this shit, bro, like nigga be like, I hate being stagnant, especially when I know that I'm good at this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Especially where I know what I'm talking about, and I know, you feel what I'm saying? It's like then you hear other motherfuckers talk, and you hear other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? This their perspective and how they break shit down. You just be like, bruh, motherfuckers don't be knowing what the fuck they be talking about. But it be like, what? Stay the course. Come on. Maybe you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta collaborate. Maybe you gotta open, like you go through all these thoughts in your mind and shit of why you are where you are, but then you had that thought like LeBron said, like, bro, I don't like, do I really want to start over? Like sometimes I ain't gonna be lying, I be like, shit, I be thinking like, shit, I take this computer, file all the shit that I need to do, what I need to do, fuck all this shit that I done accumulated right now, and like just send me back to motherfucking Maryland to my mother house and let me start from scratch. Let me motherfucking grind this shit up. But that's not really what I want to do for real. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, you go from this to like, I ain't what I really want to do. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? Shit got a motherfucking, like, you feel me?
In this, I'm not starting back at past go. You collect $200 and start back at go. No, I'm too far gone at this point. As far as relationship, I think, yeah, you know, having a baby at a young age and us moving in together, like I said, you know, my wife comes from, you know, a 2-parent household and siblings in the house. I don't come from that. It was like my mom and my uncles, and then just friends and girls and guys just coming in when they, you know, shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I grew up on. So like,
yeah,
you know, me settling down and
yeah, I think that's crazy. Like my mom, like growing up, my mom was a single mom and shit. Like my father, they was divorced. And like when I was youngin', that shit was nasty when I was a youngin'. It ain't really start smoothing out till I got like teenage to adulthood. I was a youngin' though. That shit was hella messy and shit like that. But like I said, like I had all sisters. I was living with my mother. I used to go to my father's house on the weekends, every other weekend at that. And I had all sisters. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I go outside, like I said, them was my brothers. Whatever they was on, that's what we on type shit.
And she gonna be the one that's in the house and giving her the key or the garage door code and us having like that shit was different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was risky for me.
And you were how old?
Shit, 19? Yeah.
That's
That was
crazy.
like 53 years ago.
153
All right,
years
Taco.
ago.
In business, I've learned to become more risky. When I was younger, I was super scared, but I've learned just gradually, like, high risk, high reward sometimes. Obviously, like, mapping risk and understanding what your risk is really important, and, like, just knowing how far you can stretch and how far you can bend before you break. In relationships, I've been very risky in my past.
Obviously.
And I've learned my lessons from that. I've learned my lessons from that, and because of that, it's like, yeah, now I assess risk differently. Like,
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
not
me and him
comfortable
the
in my
same,
relationships
bro.
anymore because it turns into other shit, and then it becomes all these,
Things that
talking heads around.
Yeah. I mean, I fuck with bro. I don't know I don't know who exactly who you is, but I fuck with you.
Saying this and that, I just have learned to be like, okay, I'm happy in my relationship. My homies know, my family knows, but keep it safe. It's not for the
that's
public
best,
point of
bro.
view.
That's the best for
What's
sure.
the biggest risk you ever took?
In my life, acting.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
2019, 6 years ago. Bought a house. That was risky.
Yeah.
Living with that.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, those two.
That's big. All right, Fanum, you up next.
I think same thing like high risk, high reward. You feel me? In business, I feel like I'm an 8 out of 10.
Ooh, a risk?
Yeah, I like it.
Ooh.
I think I get like a high from it. You know what I'm saying? Because when
Giving-
it hit, it hit.
It's like gambling almost for the
I
longer
mean,
term.
but also it's like calculated risk, right? It's not, you're not just doing anything. You ain't freestyling.
Yeah.
But when it hit. And then in relationships wise, I would say like a 1 out of 10. I'm not risky on that at all.
Yeah, I'm the same. I know what I want. I know what I like. It's all in if that person likes me back. If she likes, if I like her, that situation makes sense, and I'm fucking with it all the way. The only thing that's holding it back is if she reciprocates the same. If she don't, then I'm off that shit.
I take my time. Like, I'm very on non-negotiables. I'm like, nah. You feel me? Like, I'm not.
Ooh, I
into all
would
that.
never guess
You
that.
know?
You're really.
And then what's the other question? What was it?
And then
What's your
what's the
biggest
biggest
risk?
risk?
I think in the beginning, when I first started, like, was doing the streaming, YouTube, like, before it really went crazy, I used to play 2K a lot, you know? It was really just gaming, and IRL, which is in real life, wasn't a thing yet for real. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna make that transition. And the bros that was there with me at the time, it was like, it ain't gonna work out, this and that. And everybody in your ear telling you, no. I bet on myself, you feel me?
Yeah.
That was a big risk for me. And I made that move, and I went crazy after that, you feel me? Then that's when I met you right there.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks after, that's when I met you.
That's crazy.
So that-
Okay,
and- well, peep this though,
one of your
hold
biggest
on.
risks was trusting me.
Facts.
Yeah.
And if I would have never did that, took that risk,
Yeah.
I would have never met you.
Facts.
Think about that for a second.
Mm.
That's crazy.
Is.
I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
crazy.
That's facts.
Okay.
For me, I'll probably say business wise, I like to take risk. I just like to invest into myself and just it could
Because
it could be crazy.
I don't really think it's a risk at this point. Anything that you did that Kai does in business is really not a risk for real, unless it's something that you could probably be. Other than that, anything, because you know. So, but back to what Fanum said, like, I think that's the best thing you can do in content creation. Is find a group or a person that loves it like you love it, that's invested like you invested. Because you can try, like, say you got certain friends that you've been knowing for years or whatever the case may be, and you really fuck with this shit, like you really locked in with this shit, and then you trying to force them to have the same type of passion and drive that you have, it will never work. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like now you pulling teeth compared to a person that's just as invested or that's just has just as much as the passion to do it and get a thrill out of this shit, just like you. Those are the collaborations. Those are the friends that actually work. Those are the things that actually boost your, you know what I'm saying, your um 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 uh motherfucker, what the fuck they call it, engagement within whatever platform you on, because people can see that this shit is genuine.
And it work out, you know, just for like the storyline of it. And like I just like to do that. In terms of dating, my risks are like kind of like it's like small. Like in terms of like I had to like get used to like somebody like trying on my clothes. I'm mad sensitive about my clothes. Driving my car, I'm like, oh, what's going on? So my car is like, you know what I mean? Like, even with like meeting my parents, like my girlfriend currently right now, she's the only one that met my whole family.
Yeah.
That I actually let be around my mom, my sister, my brother.
Yeah. If you ain't, and it's just like, and it's levels to that shit for me. Like, if you meet my dad, that's cool. Come on. If I take you, if I say my mother live in Maryland right now, that's where I'm from. If I take you, buy you a plane ticket, and take you to go see my mother, my mother, Shawty, you the one.
My dad, you feel me? So like, she met everybody on Christmas, and like my family's crazy, so I'm trying to make sure like everything's good. Biggest risk I took I got like two, would probably be like dropping out of college, because like it's so it was at the time it was so programmed in my head that like college is just so like big and like you could take a risk and you probably could fuck up. So dropping out of college was a big risk for me. And then I'll probably say buying my friends a house. So like I bought them a house and trusting them, seeing that potential, and let them all live together so they could grind, stream, do what they got to do in the house. And that was a risk because like, you know, when you put some of your friends in a position and they don't show up, like it just be like, damn, you feel me? Or you invest time, energy, money into it, like damn, but they've been doing well. So that's my biggest risk.
I mean, right. Yeah. I mean, I feel like for me, the biggest risk was becoming an entrepreneur. I feel like really betting on yourself is so crazy. And the amount of times that you have to pick yourself up to be like, and talk to yourself, like you got.
Man, that shit crazy. And it's like, I'm gonna be real. Like right now, I'm gonna be completely vulnerable and shit. Like I got a job interview coming up soon, so I'm about to go back into the workforce and shit probably and shit like that. But it's like, bro, like I know what I really want. I know what I really want. Like I really want my sports channel to be like one of them ones and shit, right? But it's like, cause I know what could come from it. I know the merch. I know the brand deals. I know, like I already got this shit mapped out in my head and shit. The collaborations, the people that I can just, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking debate or whatever the case may be and shit like that, right? That's the shit that like when you wake up, you just happy as shit to get up and do. You feel me? Like when you're just happy to do that shit compared to like going to a job and you know you really don't want to be there, but you gotta pay these bills and shit. These bills whooping your ass. But you really gotta go pay these bills because this motherfucking entrepreneur shit ain't jump off fast enough. It ain't generating enough, what you know what I'm saying, to really pay your bills and to really be out here flourishing and shit like that. So I think that once you start winning at that game, I think you kind of like, you know what I'm saying, really won at life. When you could be a successful entrepreneur to where so your money works for you, you have really won in life.
This, but you
3 a.m.
Why you crying?
Is that and creating your own momentum? It's the hardest thing to do.
It's the hardest thing.
Consistency,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like being consistent with yourself, like in business, and
Yeah.
really believing what the
You
fuck
could do
you're
that
trying to
shit.
sell, like,
Yeah.
and whatever that is. And I feel like entrepreneurship, especially, I feel like for a younger generation, sometimes people don't understand the work behind it because a lot of people believe it comes with like a lot of glitz and glam. I think especially with what you guys do, it's like, oh yeah, streaming, playing video, but and people don't realize the commitment, the consistency. And I feel like a lot of young kids, that's a misconception.
It's so saturated, and I wouldn't even call it saturation. It's like, and I think it's so many platforms. It's so I don't really know what to call it. Like some certain people always have the formula or the blueprint. To me personally, I feel like these platforms choose who they want to be successful on the platform. Like, and I'm not talking about like just like I'm talking about like they're stars. I think they actually choose who they want to be their stars. Because you'll have some people that's very, very successful on YouTube or whatever the case may be, and you just kind of look at it, or you like, I'm not talking about them, but you just like, it's certain channels out here that you kind of look at it and just be like, ain't no fucking way. You feel what I'm saying? But if they was picked, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like you didn't put in I think everybody that inspires to be a YouTuber, they go into it knowing what they need by now, and they knowing that they have to be consistent on uploads, right? Now your content may not be top tier like the people that's already successful and got the money to be top tier, right? So you got your basic computer, your basic camera, and it's just you, your personality, and the way you probably edit your videos. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like your niche that you pick. You feel what I'm saying? The way are you collabing with other people within your niche and shit like that. All that shit fucking matters, bro. Because you got some people that could be consistent for damn near a year and get no traction compared to somebody who can post something one time and get millions of views. So it's just like you know what I'm saying? You'll just be like, what the fuck? Like that's what you got to start looking at.
Like,
I mean, I think ultimately everybody want the glitz and glam, but everybody don't want to fucking work.
Nah,
I
Strap
agree
their
with
boots
that.
up and put on that hard hat and
Nigga.
actually commit.
Nah.
Everybody always talking about they
Trust
want
and
this and they
believe.
want that.
Trust and believe. Go look at how many uploaded videos, how many shorts, how many motherfucking regular video, how many long streams, like all that, bro. All that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when you really care about your niche and you really care about what the fuck you be talking about, and then you hear other motherfuckers do this shit and they just be playing around with this shit or they just be saying anything, that shit I had you mad. That's the shit that really be having me mad. I'm not gonna lie. I don't be hating on nobody else's success at all. But it just be like when you hear, like, you could hear a motherfucker not knowing shit about nothing they talking about and get so much traction compared to somebody that actually know what they talking about, and you'll never hear them. That's the problem I have with social media. Not within only my niche, with anybody niche. You got a barber that know what he talking about, or a tattoo artist that know what they talking about, compared to just somebody that's just funny and doing this shit. Like, who do you think supposed to get more? You feel what I'm saying? Or I don't know.
And seeing what you got out. All right, you gonna get up at 3:00 in the morning and let's go work. All right, you wanna stream for 30 days straight?
Yeah.
Everybody want to be
30
rich and
days
famous.
straight, 30 days, 30
No
nights. Let's rock.
privacy, no
Yes.
nothing.
Let's
Mhm.
rock. That's what you want? All right, let's do it. Like, come on, what we talking about? Like everybody, they see everything, all the rewards.
Yeah.
But like,
one thing I will say about that though, I'm sorry. One thing I will say about that, he knows the money's coming. He knows the success is already there. It's hard for somebody to stream 30 days and 30 nights and not know if anything is going to happen. That's what we have to realize. Like, just hold chill. Because you'll have somebody out here that will try that shit, that's living at home with somebody else that ain't gotta really worry about shit. As long as they got some food, a computer, and whatever the case may be, they can chill and stream for 30 days and might not get nothing from it. Be like, man, fuck this shit. Like, he's going into Mafia-thon already knowing that I'm going to get something out of it. I'm talking about Mafia-thon 3. I'm not talking about his earlier days. That's why you gotta kind of sit. You know what I'm saying? He has done 3 of them. So like, maybe the first one was kind of crazy that he can probably do that shit. You know what I'm saying? The first one for sure. But like, if you going into something knowing that this shit gonna be successful already, then it's easier for you to do it.
Are you like my biggest thing? You're more in love with the finish line than the process.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta
That
fall
was
in love
tough.
with the
That was good.
process.
That was
Fall
a
in
good
love
one.
with the process. If you
Mhm.
can't fall in love with the process, then don't talk to me.
But
Yeah.
don't you believe some people have been successful without the process?
Of course.
Yep.
Right.
Thank you. She be
Analysis.
asking some bomb ass fucking questions. You got that's what I mean, bro. Like you got some people that could drop one video, bro, and that shit. Brrr, you like what the fuck of this? And you been grinding. You just been chipping at the motherfucker. You keep pounding. You like, bruh, I done tried this, I done tried that, I done done this, I done done that. You ride, flipped it, put it in reverse it, put the thing down, put it in reverse it, all that, bruh. Like, damn, when my 100,000 video gonna pop? Like, when you feel what I'm saying? Oh, I ain't even, he be talking, when that shit gonna start popping off, Brody?
I guarantee they ain't happy.
Oh,
Or they get stuck.
That's a good comeback, though.
okay, y'all are out here.
Or get stuck, yeah. Because you gotta think, yeah, that's
so
true,
many people
too.
that inherit shit too.
Mm-hmm.
People inherit success.
Facts.
Growing up here, bro,
Yeah.
I've seen it the most out of everybody. It's like you grow up with kids and they just have everything, and you're like, what the fuck? And then you get to a certain age, you like, damn, nigga, you ain't got nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
You just got a bunch of money and like,
And guess who they be wanting to hang out with?
us.
Us.
Yeah.
Us.
Yeah.
They be wanting to hang out with us. All the motherfuckers that got everything. That mean they ain't got nothing.
Mm.
What is happiness, though?
Ooh, that's
Mm.
That's up to you. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Every individual.
Teach its own.
Each his own.
Yeah. I think for me, and we gonna end the video right here. And like happiness is just for me right now. What I know what will make me happy. The success that I want on YouTube. And I would want to success to me is being on these other platforms and really like debating things that I know about, that I feel, that I care about, that, you know what I'm saying, just being recognized by my peers, the niche space that I'm in. That'll be my, you know what I'm saying, like my happiness. That'll be my, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like these niggas like, yeah, let's talk, let's debate, let's do this shit. Like that'll be my happiness when it comes down to like business, doing things with different creators and like being like just being happy, being in that space and shit. You feel me? Like I think it's a void that I'm missing, that I had when I was home and knowing everybody. Is walking outside and going anywhere. I can go anywhere, know somebody, or just, you know what I'm saying, chill somewhere, or just, you know what I'm saying. I think I urge that feeling back with social media. For me to be able to go this platform or that platform, somebody else's platform, know them and feel comfortable, talk my talk. You feel what I'm saying? Do what I do and make my platform bigger than what it is. I think that'll make me that creating my family. But I like me knowing me, I don't want the family before that. I want the family after that. I want my success first, then my family. That's just how I'm wired. I can't have a family without my success. That's just how I'm wired. But this is a great video. I know we've been rapping a lot, but like this is one of the ones that I really wanted to do for the simple fact that, you know what I'm saying, to see LeBron in this space, you know what I'm saying, was cool. Bro, right here, Taco, I fucks with you, Holmes. Fanum and Kai, definitely been rocking with them as the youngest that's paving the way. That's new, you know what I'm saying. That's the youngest coming up. I got a new perspective of. I think Savannah still was who I thought she was. You feel what I'm saying? Just this elegant woman, but I don't know if that's her sister or whoever that is. Like she's a character for sure. But I fuck with her though. Like yeah, bro. She's got the right person for her podcast. 100%. She chose the right person. And the next one, man, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. It is what it is, man.